So hello everyone. So we are gonna make a quick video, I hope it's gonna be quick, on how to deploy a Cisco 9800CL, which is the version to be deployed in a virtual machine. In this scenario it's gonna be ESXi, and what we're gonna need both the ISO file and the OVA. The reason for that is because when I deploy the ISO, I'm having some issue with the virtual, with the adapter, with the network adapter, and also I'm having some issue when I'm deploying the OVA that if I don't have the ISO, it's not gonna be deployed. So basically, I need both of the images. Unfortunately, I cannot provide these images, so please don't ask for that. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a new virtual machine. It's going to be from OVA, so this is the option, and after that we are going to give a name. It's going to be, okay, I have all the names here already because I deployed it in advance as a test. So basically we're going to deploy the 16.12, also the 17.3 and the 17.6. This is just to kind of show a problem that I found on version 17 only. I don't know if in older versions, in older 16 versions, that problem is there, but for sure on version 17 I found the same issue. So let's go ahead with the version 16.12.4a. So basically we put the name here and we select the images. In this case we are deploying an OVA, so we are going to select the OVA, and we're going to select where to deploy that. It's going to be for my storage number 4, and we are gonna choose the smaller deployment. Basically this is for, I think it's 1000 APs. I have less than that, kind of 1 or 2 maybe. And we are gonna remove the automatic power on. Okay, after that it's gonna show a problem here. It's gonna tell you you don't have this image, and that's why we need also the ISO. So we're gonna finish that without thinking more about that. And we're going to deploy again also the same for the 17.3. So it's going to be this one, if I'm not wrong. This is the name, and we are going to choose the 17.3.4 here. We select that. So basically, if you missed the first time, we are going to repeat everything 3 times because we are deploying 3 machines. Okay, same area where we have some storage, and same error. And finally the last version, so we're gonna do the same. We're gonna select this name. It's gonna be a 17.6.4 in this scenario, and so 6.3 actually. I'm gonna change the name here. Okay, and we go ahead in the same storage. For me it's gonna be this one, and okay, I'm not powering on automatically, and we go ahead. It's gonna tell us that we have a problem with the image. So basically we have 3 machines here deployed. So to solve the problem that is showing that we don't have the proper image there, or the I don't remember exactly the error, but it is something related with the image that we require there, we're gonna edit, and we are gonna do 2 changes. The first change is on the ISO that we are collecting, that is pointing to this, which we don't have. So basically what we're gonna do, let me show you where. In the storage I have one of the storage for ISOs. So basically what I did is in here I uploaded the images that I required from here. So basically load, you choose the ISO and you go, and then it's gonna be uploaded. I already have this uploaded, so I don't need it to do it again. So basically let's go here again, and we were saying that we need to do 2 changes. First change is gonna be selecting the right ISO here. So for this one is the 16.12 Okay, we select that, and the other change that we're gonna do is obviously you need to map this to the right network. In my case, I don't need 3 adapters because as per documentation, the Cisco 9800 CL is using 3 adapters. So basically the first one is for out of band, if I'm not wrong. Second one is for the trust point and for the management. So basically the APs are gonna go through this adapter to join the controller. In physical controllers, this is normally gonna be the trunk, but in Flex Connect, which I think is the only mode that is allowed in virtual controller for the 9800, you actually traffic is not going to reach here. You need to make it Flex Connect. And the third adapter is for redundancy, for high availability, which we are not going to deploy. So I'm going to remove. Actually, I'm going to remove. No matter the order, I'm just going to keep one. So basically, we are removing 2 of the adapters, and we are pointing the ISO to our internal storage. So we save that, and I'm going to power on this one already. I'm going to do the same with the 17.3. So basically, as I said, I'm going to repeat all these things 3 times because we are deploying 3 images. So here again is a 17.3. We go here, ISOs here. Okay, and I think this should be okay. 17.3.4c. We have it here, and I have everything ready. So while it's pouring on, okay, automatically, but no matter. So we power on this one as well, and the last one is going to be the 17.6.3. And we're going to do the same again. So basically removing 2 of the interfaces because we don't need them in a laboratory, and I don't think we need them in a virtual machine actually. Maybe the redundancy one if you want. I think in previous versions it was not possible to make a high availability in 2 separate hosts. It had to be on the same host, so if that host was having some trouble, there's no redundancy, so it was kind of pointless. And now, but here I don't need that kind of redundancy. And here I'm going to choose the ISO, the correct ISO as well. And now let me tell you why I'm not deploying an ISO here, because it is this one. Okay. The reason I'm not deploying an ISO now that I see the adapter is because when I deploy an ISO, it's not letting me choose the type of adapter. Is giving me only the option for E1000. I think I cannot solve it sometime in the past. I don't remember when. I don't remember how. So basically, the easiest way is just to deploy. Actually, why I have 16 gigabit? I need only 8. I'm gonna make it smaller. It's letting me. Okay, well, okay. If you want 16, I'm gonna leave it with 16. So yeah, that's the reason I deployed it with the OVA, because of this. Basically, this virtual adapter was not letting me choose other type than the E1000. So I need the VMXNet 3, so I have to do it this way. Okay, let's turn on this one, and hopefully the first one already is. Yeah, it's here already. So we can do 2 things. We can follow the configuration dialog, and it's gonna ask you to put the IP of the interface. It's gonna ask you for the route, and after that you can go for the. Actually, let's do it that way. So let's say yes. If I type it here, yes. Okay. And let's continue with that. Yes. Okay. So the interface is going to be gigabit bit Ethernet 1. If I type it right, gigabit Ethernet 1. And yes, I'm going to configure the IP. Yes. is going to be 172.20.55.105. The subnet is going to be a 24/24. And we need a static route. Yes. So it's going to be to every, and the router is going to be 172.20.55.1. Management username, I'm going to put user, and I'm going to put password. Yeah, super secret password and secure password. Yes, that's what you have to use everywhere. It's the safest. Okay, so we say, obviously I was sarcastic, but you know. Okay, I saved that, and now I should be able to reach here to HTTPS, and it's gonna be 5 here. So here is gonna tell you to follow the wizard here. So basically we use user and password, right? Password. Okay. And here it's gonna tell you to just follow the wizard. I prefer not to use this because it's always letting you forcing you to use SVI, which in a virtual controller I don't see the point. So I prefer to make one of the physical interfaces as a layer 3 interface and create everything. So basically here is gonna force me to use a VLAN, a SVI, and it's, for example, the IP that I already deployed is not gonna let me reuse it. So basically, since I want this IP to be used, I'm gonna not use this wizard. So basically we are here now in this controller, enable conft. Let's put a proper name. Host is gonna be 9800 and it's gonna be 16.12.04a. Okay, and basically we have the IP, we have the route, we have the username. So basically what we need now is to configure a country first, and if you don't configure the country, it's not gonna let you go skip that wizard that we showed before. So basically what we need to do here is ap.11 2.4 gigahertz shut down, yes, and ap.11 5 gigahertz shut down as well, yes. I put yes, and now we can put a AP country, and it's, I'm in Spain, so I'm gonna put ES, yes. So with that, I think so. Run. Let's do. I cannot put pipes here. I think. I mean, because I don't. This is I have a Spanish keyboard, and this is with American layout, so I cannot do that. Okay. Let me see if we have the VTYs here. We have it kind of, but let's do it differently. Let me. I think I have. Let me go and try to reach to this controller HTTPS, and it's gonna be 105, right? And here is, let's see, okay, now it's behaving as a normal controller. We have nothing configured here, but we already are here, right? So let's say that we have this controller already working. So the difference, if we don't follow that wizard, is that we can go, this is the second one that we deployed. Let's do here no. If I no, I don't want to do that. Do you want to terminate? Yes. So basically now we have to configure everything from scratch. So enable conft, host name is gonna be 9800, it's gonna be 17, what else, 17, okay, 4C. Okay, let's do 0 here and 0. You know, it's not necessary actually. 0 here. Okay, we have a name. So basically what we need to do here is first let's create a username. Name is gonna be user, is gonna be with a privilege, user privilege 15 with a password. Yeah, awesome, super secure. Okay, we have the password there, and now we need to configure a country code as well. So for that we need to again disable these frequencies. So AP.11 2.4 shut down, yes, and AP 5 gigahertz shut down, yes. And now AP country is going to be yes, because I'm in Spain, and it's telling me that I haven't disabled this. Yes, I don't know if it is disabled. Yes, now it is here. So we configured the country, and so we haven't configured an IP here, right? So IP interface brief. We don't have an IP, so conft interface gigabit 1 is going to be IP address is going to yeah. Oh well, we need to do a switch port. No switch port. Okay, IP address now is letting me yes. It's going to be 172.20.55, and this is going to be 106. Okay, and with the mask /24. Oop. Okay, no shutdown. Okay. And now we have IP interface brief. We have an IP, so IP route. We don't have a route, so we have to do that. Conft IP route route 0000 oops 0000 172.20.55 100 one. Actually this is the route, and now it's gonna work. Not yet, because we need to put an IP HTTP server, and we have to put an IP HTTP secure server. And after that we need to configure the VTY lines. So line VTY 015, and it's going to be transport input SSH, and we are gonna need login local, because this is the username that we prepare before. Login local. Okay. With this, I hope we are gonna be able to reach to this controller. So let's try. So it's gonna be it's gonna be 106, right? So let's try to go here. Okay, and it's user, and it's gonna be password. Yeah, okay. So we are in without the wizard. So we have two controllers already. Should we configure the third one? I think this is longer than I was expecting, so let's keep it with this. So basically, why I was deploying two controllers, and I have a third one actually here that is already also deployed. I'm gonna pour on this one as well. So basically, it's because I found this issue. So basically, if you have RF profiles, obviously you have the 2.5, I mean the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz profiles, and if you want to create a new one, for example, branch 1, and you are gonna create this 2.4 gigahertz, let's don't mess up with the minimum bitrate, and you have this standard planning with 1, 6, and 11. You are fine here. You created this one. Okay, we apply that, and let's say we create another one also, and it's going to be enabled. This is going to be branch 2, and we do the same. So basically in the dynamic channel allocation we have 1, 6, and 11, which is correct, and this is normal. Okay, so we have created this. Let's do the same on version 17. On version 17, if we go, we do the same again. Let's try. So we're repeating a lot here in this video, I know. So branch 1 is going to be enabled. It's going to be with the normal channels 1, 6, and 11. So we apply that. Let's create another one. It's going to be branch 2. It's going to be in 2.4 as well. And let's see that channels 1, 6, and 11 are the selected ones. Okay, we apply that. So the problem is when, for example, if we have this managing several APs across the country, across the everywhere, and suddenly you need to add another country, country codes here. So basically you go here, you go to countries, and if you choose some of these countries, you have issues. For example, one of the ones that I show with the problem is Tunisia, which is in E regulatory domain. So basically it's gonna tell you but this is part of the regulatory domain of Europe. So we apply that. Okay, it's showing here that we are in the E regulatory domain. Let's do the same here. Configuration. We go to not here. We go to access points. We go to country, and we go again to Tunisia, for example. Tunisia. Okay. And if we apply that, what we expect is this to happen. For example, we have these two countries here now, and what we expect is that our branch are not messed up. They are working fine, right? So here we are working. Oh, what happened? 1, 5, 9, 13. Oh, it changed our channel plan here. And what happened here? Also the same, right? 1, 5, 9, and 13. And okay, here 11 is being removed, but all the channel plans are now messed up. Even the default ones are, yeah. What happened with my original plan? Let's go to this one. So here we can go to configuration, RF, and if we go to our branch one, we used to have a channel with 1, 6, and 11, and now we have 1, 5, 6, 9, 11, and 13. So this is more messed up than in the previous one. And here again, so we have 1, 5, 6, 9, and 11. Same with the default ones. Okay, so it's all messed up. Let's go to the other controller that I have here. So I think it should be this one. This is the one that I just power on. This is the 1795, right? So if we go here again, and here darks. And and one of the worst thing is that if you go here and you see the differences, there's nothing showing up as an error, as a change on the channels. So we have these certificates. Okay, that's not important for now. Us, okay. Well, they're shut down. I think probably because they were shut down, there was a change on the channels as well. And here is not showing anything. Why? It's not liking to show that. Okay, well, Anyway, I have this is my profile here, and we go to advanced. No, we want to already resource management, and we have 1, 6, and 11. But as soon as I add another country, we add before Tunisia. Let's add Belarusia, for example, Belarus, this one, and if we add this one and we apply, okay, this is something I didn't notice before, to be honest, in indoor, but the problem is happening on 2.4 only. So basically, if we go in this controller, and I already showed the RF profiles that I had in 2.4, it was 1, 6, and 11, and now it's showing what? It's showing 1, 5, 6, 9, 11, and 13. So if you have deployed several APs all across Europe and several other sites, EMEA, let's say, and with the same regulatory domain, it will mess up all your profiles. Even if you have 1 or you have 20 RF profiles for 2.4, all of them are messed up. Like, look at this. This is the default one. We didn't show it before, but it washed with 1, 6, and 11. So basically, this is the issue. And here I cannot see the differences. I don't know why. So yeah, this is the whole point why I did this video, how to deploy the controllers, and I wanted to show this bug. Hopefully Cisco will fix it soon. So okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and I don't know, and I hope you don't face this problem, because as I said, it's not showing up here in the configuration. There's no differences that actually. Let me go to this controller. If you don't know, is this one. So if I go here and darks, okay, and here so archive config differences and VRAM system running. I don't know if you know this running config. Okay, I don't know if you know this command, but I like it. Is basically comparing the actual configuration that is in running and with the one that is in the startup. Is always going to show you the sorry, I didn't want to do that. Okay, it's always going to show you all the certificates, but as a difference. But basically, this is gonna, at the end, it's gonna show you what happened here. And basically, the only difference that we have is here, but it's not telling you anything about the changes on the channels. So there's nothing. It's completely hidden. All the problems that these potential problems that it can show. Okay, I think that's been long enough, this video, so thank you for watching. If you liked, just put a comment, that would be nice. Okay, thank you, bye, see you.